Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie, and I am back to talk about those brand new Donnie Iris remasters on CD, because I am the CD Junkie. And guess what? They are now available. They are here, and they sound absolutely amazing. I'm going to just show you these real quick, and I'll tell you also that I had the Razor and Tie versions of these two albums, which is the only albums that have been officially released on CD. And I also had a version that had both albums on one disc. And these sound quite incredible compared to those. But not only do they sound great, and this one has 2 bonus tracks, and all the other ones have 1 bonus track. And yes, they are from that live mini album EP that had come out, and they just spread them out over the 4 CDs. They look fantastic, the discs themselves. And the inlay card shows the other albums available in the series. There's a write-up there, track listings there, and the booklets all look fantastic. And you'll get pictures, and there's also like pictures of some sleeves there, some single sleeves. Just very well packaged. I have to admit at this moment I have not read the liner notes, but I have delved into the music. They sound so much better than the previous reissues. In fact, I believe that these all were remastered by John Astley. And John Astley, you know, he's worked on anything from Pete Townsend, you know, all these other great artists down the line in remastering. In fact, I think he did a lot, you know, a couple of Who boxes and stuff. He also was an artist. He had that song in the late 80s, that Jane's Getting Serious. Anyway, this is wonderful. This is Back on the Streets from 1980. It has a sticker on the cover there. And there's the King Cool disc and the booklet. And that's got pics and an essay and more single sleeves. The High and the Mighty. There's the disc there, back. And, of course, the booklet. More great pictures. And there's the 7-inch single for Tough World there. Finally, from 1983. Now, I think that this has the best inlay card because it's a white background. You know, they all have similar inlay cards, but they're just color coordinated to the album cover. And, of course, there's what the CD looks like. Like I said, these are so amazing. Now, these 2 albums here were only available on quote-unquote bootlegs. That sounded okay. You know, I didn't really have a problem with them. I just wanted them on CD. But I'm glad to throw those away now because these sound tremendous, wonderful. So essentially what I'm saying is if you have those bootlegs, if you have any other versions of these out there, you're definitely going to want to replace them with these. And here, of course, is more fun stuff in the booklet. But these are truly 4 of the most overlooked and most wonderful albums of the 80s. Great songwriting, great performances, great vocals, great production, great harmonies. It's such a joy to listen to these and just melt into the music again. And they sound great. I mean, maybe if you were on the fence about getting them, they are so worth your while. Now, the 5 gentlemen that made these 5 albums, an amazing, overlooked, underrated band. Donnie Iris and Mark Avzek and Marty Lee and Al Britton McLean and Kevin Valentine. Wonderful musicians, creative albums. This happens to be my favorite. It's keyboard oriented, it's quirky, but there's some of the most amazing tunes in their repertoire is on this album. You know, She's So European, I'm a User, Somebody, Do You Compute, Human Evolution. Such creative albums. Every one of these albums is different. So if you love Alea, then definitely get Back on the Streets. But then if you love Love Is Like a Rock, definitely, you know what? I'm not going to go through the list. Definitely get all of them because they are such a joy to listen to all these years later. Rock Candy has done a great job in reissuing these, and I highly recommend you check all of them out. You can go to your favorite online store, and if your local stores are smart enough, they've already got them in stock. But definitely worth your time, worth your while. It's been well worth the wait to get these first 4. The only 2 things I want in life now are the 2 Cellarful of Noise albums, which is Mark Avzek from Donnie Iris's band, and also to do an interview with Donnie Iris and Mark Avzek for my Beach Blanket Fort Bingo podcast. I mean, who knows, you know, a man can dream. Anyway, check these out. So worth your while. Some of the greatest AOR, rock, pop, glorious, wonderful, eclectic. I mean, this truly is rock and roll, my friends. Donnie Iris and the Cruisers, remasters on Rock Candy of Back on the Streets, King Cool, The High and the Mighty, and Fortune 410. Anyway, that's it. I really appreciate you sitting around and allowing me to talk about these Donnie Iris remasters. So worth your while to check them out. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and to ring that bell for future notifications. And until the next time, remember me, I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.